What if I told you that there is one thing inside your home right now, something so normal, so common, that you see it every day, and yet it could be quietly affecting your mood, your mindset, and even the way your life feels? Not in a magical way, not in a superstitious way, but in a psychological way, in a deeply human way that most people never notice. Because sometimes what surrounds you shapes you more than anything else. And today, you are going to understand something most people never think about. There is a reason why some homes feel peaceful and others feel heavy. There is a reason why some people feel motivated inside their space, while others feel stuck, tired, and unmotivated. And sometimes, it starts with something as simple as color. Imagine walking into a home. Everything looks fine, clean, organized, normal. But something feels off. You can't explain it. The atmosphere feels heavy. The energy feels low. The space feels emotionally tight. Now walk into another home. Same size, same furniture, same structure. But it feels different. It feels open, calm, comfortable. What changed? Most people think it is money, or decoration, or size. But deeper wisdom says something else. What surrounds you influences what you become. And one of the strongest silent influences is color. Because color is not just something you see, it is something you feel. Before your mind even thinks, your body reacts. Your mood shifts. Your energy adjusts. Your thoughts begin to change. And slowly, your decisions follow. Let's go deeper. There is one color that often becomes the center of this conversation. Not because it is bad, but because of how it affects the mind when it dominates a space. That color is deep, heavy black tones when overused in the home environment. Now listen carefully. This is not about fear. This is about balance. Because black itself is not negative, it is powerful, it is strong, it is elegant. But when it dominates a living space excessively, it can create a feeling of emotional weight, a sense of closure, a sense of heaviness, a sense of limitation. And when a person is already stressed, their environment can amplify that feeling. Think about it. Imagine a room with dark walls, dark furniture, low lighting. Now imagine sitting there after a long day. How do you feel? Now compare it with a room filled with natural light, balanced tones, open space. Same person, different environment, completely different emotional state. This is the power of environment psychology. Your surroundings do not just decorate your life, they influence your state of mind, and your state of mind influences everything you do. Now here is something most people don't realize. It is not only about dark environments, there is another extreme that creates its own problem. Excessive emptiness. Too much white, too minimal, too clean, too empty. At first it feels modern, stylish, calm, but over time, it can begin to feel cold, emotionally distant, like something is missing, because humans do not only need clarity, they also need warmth, balance, life. A home that feels too empty can slowly create a sense of emotional disconnect, not immediately, but gradually. Think about places like hospitals or showrooms. They are often white, minimal, and structured, but they are not designed for emotional living. They are designed for function. Now imagine bringing that exact feeling into your home. Over time, it can subtly affect your emotions. You may not notice it at first, but your energy changes. Your motivation shifts. Your connection to your space weakens. Now here is the deeper truth. The real issue is not any single color. The real issue is imbalance, because life itself is balance, light and shadow, silence and sound, activity and rest, and your home should reflect that same balance, not extremes, not overload, not emptiness, balance. Now let's go deeper into something even more important. Your environment is not just affecting your mood, it is affecting your thinking, and your thinking is affecting your financial life. Because most people believe money problems come from income, but often they come from mindset. And mindset is shaped every single day by environment. If your space feels chaotic, your thoughts become scattered. If your space feels heavy, your motivation drops. If your space feels cold or disconnected, your drive weakens. And slowly, without realizing it, your actions change. Not because you are lazy, but because your environment is not supporting your energy. There was a man who worked long hours every day. He was dedicated, hardworking, focused, but at home, something was different. He spent his evenings in a dark, noisy, distracting environment. Television always on, phone always in hand, constant stimulation, and over time, his mind became tired. He stopped planning. He stopped thinking clearly. He stopped feeling motivated. Then one day, something changed. He started making small adjustments. He reduced noise. He improved lighting. He added balance to his space. And slowly, something shifted inside him. His thinking became clearer. His energy improved. His decisions became better. Same person, different environment, different results. Now listen carefully. This is the real message. It was never about superstition. It was about awareness. Because your home is not just where you live, it is where your mind is shaped. Every color, every object, every corner, it all sends signals to your subconscious mind, and your subconscious mind controls your habits. Your habits create your future. So the real question is not, what color is bad? The real question is, what environment is shaping me every day? Because if your surroundings support balance, clarity, and calm, your thinking becomes sharper, your emotions stabilize, your decisions improve, and your life begins to shift naturally. You don't need to change everything overnight. You only need awareness. Look around your space. Notice how it makes you feel. Heavy or light, chaotic or calm, cold or warm. Then make small adjustments, not for decoration, but for your mind. Because when your environment changes, your thinking changes, and when your thinking changes, your life begins to change with it. And maybe the real secret was never about color at all. Maybe it was always about this. If you control what surrounds you, you begin to control what grows inside you, and that changes everything.